if a government official has been convicted, no, on based on fraudulent act by a court of competent jurisdiction. When I mean conviction, I mean holistic conviction, not media conviction. Because the law presumes a person to be innocent until he's proven guilty. Yes, so if a Nigerian, or all of us, we are all subject to the law, constitution, nobody is above the law. So if anybody, whether CJN, whether president, anybody find guilty by a competent court of jurisdiction, that person should face the law, and he should not be entitled to anything. I don't think so. I believe that person should relinquish any benefit. So because there's already a questionable, how would I put it, character. There's already a question mark to that person as relates to his character. So to me, I believe that if a person has served the country meritoriously, and along the line he involved himself in a fraudulent act, so far he's been convicted by a court of competent jurisdiction, I don't think that person should be entitled to anything in a sane society. In fact, that person should be in jail cooling off, and all the how will I put it, property gotten through fraudulent this thing here should be confiscated and the rest. That is how it's been done in a sane society. It has happened in China, it has happened in Malaysia, it has happened in most of the top first world countries. That is how it's been done. Yeah. If not, there will be no deterrent to other persons in society, because people are looking towards precedents. Since it happened to this man, I wouldn't want to do, because if I do this, at the end of the day, I will still lose everything. So why must I be going into something I know that at the end of the day, I will not go home with anything? So let me just keep my integrity. It
depends whether there have been a court of competent jurisdiction have really found them guilty or convicted of such a corrupt practice. If the answer is yes, that be found wanting or convicted by court of jurisdiction, of course, they should be dismissed, not retired. But if it is a mere indictment by a committee or a administrative body, then it could be retired. That's my humble view. It is a question whether a government official be found wanting. It is a sweeping statement that government official is found wanting. Most often, they are not actually be found guilty. It is mere speculations. But if it's mere speculations, that's not enough for people to say they should be dismissed. So if it's a mere speculation and the administrative body indicting the government officials, such government officials should neither honorably throw in the towel or it should be retired. But if it is a court of officials are found him guilty, then the penalty should be dismissal, not retirement. If it is dismissal, then you won't have the benefit or the entitlement, you forfeit it. But if it is a mere indictment or otherwise, they could be recommended for retirement and their benefit could be given to them. They go with it.
A judicial officer or anyone who is saddled with the position of authority ought to be above board. So in other words, the issue of corruption should even arrest at all. But in case the person is alleged of corruption and is found guilty of corruption, then whatever the benefits that ought to have accrued to the person, if he had performed his services meritoriously, ought to have been taken away from him, because it's like robbing Paul to pay Peters. So if there are infractions while in the office, and those infractions are proven by the appropriate prosecutorial authorities, then whatever benefit that ought to have inured to that particular officer, whether executive officer or judicial officer, ought to have been stripped of that offender. And that is the right thing to do. both in law and in equity.
So, but Nigeria law states that whoever that being convicted for any crime should go in for it. So it's left for the judiciary and for them to take the appropriate decision against those personalities, not being biased for any person involved. Based on that fact of conviction, I believe there's a penalty for any act. So is the rule that stated. So if the law states that you have the right of the entitlement, so the law should go. But if the law deny them of that entitlement as a deterrent for them, so the law should also take the course.
Where people are tried in courts and convicted, such benefits should stop. They should take away their retirement benefit, because all that they had is tainted to corruption. I think that is the only way people will be deterred from being corrupt, so that they can do the right thing. Corruption in Nigeria is spread around so many areas. Is it in admission for children in school? You buy your way for your children to be admitted in school. Parents also go as far as buying exam for their children. And tell me what will be of that child when he has the opportunity to lead. When he has opportunity to lead, what will be his position? Because he is from the corrupt perspective. He will do the same thing, and he sees nothing wrong in it. After all, my father used to do that. My mother used to do that. It's a big problem. We have challenge of education.